Hello, everybody. Cat Eyes here. Yes, I know it's been a while, and um, don't mind me if I keep pausing every now and then because again, it's been a while, so I may be like a little bit rusty. So my last video was like a year ago, so I've it's been like a long hiatus, and probably all been wondering like when is Cat Eyes coming back? Like where is she? Like I hope she's okay and all that. And here I am, and a lot has happened, and as you can see, like in the background, I'm not like in my original bedroom. Yeah, you see in my videos. I'm I officially have my own place. Yes, that's right. I have my own place. And let me at least try to catch you up on everything before I start talking about gaming content and like what's next for me for the future of my channel. Um, and if you see me like look left to right, I made like some notes on everything that I wanted to talk to you guys on what I have been doing lately, and what I've been catching up on. So first of all, I'm officially an RCIS. If you know what an RCIS is a registered cardiovascular invasive specialist. I assist the physician in giving them tools on going inside the body for like a little incision in the wrist to check in the heart to see if there's any blockages and to treat it. And I especially graduated from the CBT program, and I even took my RCIS exam and passed it with flying colors first try. That's it, got that over with, thank God. And I officially got myself a job right away. um, and I'm loving it. I'm loving where I'm working at. Saving lives. The people I work with are all wonderful, and they're really like truly a family to me. And uh, most reasons like why I moved is because I mean, like it's nice, to have your own place. And but most of the reason why I moved is because I started on call, meaning like it's like I work my regular shift, but then after my regular shift, I will be on call where like like I'm like home right now, and then I will be getting like alert like, hey, there's a patient who's on cardiac arrest, and go right away to the hospital, and within 30 minutes to save their life. So that's like most one of the reasons why I moved. But yeah, um, but like when you moved and you miss being with your family, so but I we always be texting and calling my parents, just like wonder how they're doing, let them know how I'm doing, like just keep them informed of everything, and that I'm okay and that I miss them. But overall, like I am loving where I'm loving where I'm working at. I love working as an RCIS, saving lives, getting patients better, uh, uh, just seeing what the heart looks like how it is like so bad, and then being able to fix it, just do again like from a little incision, nothing like big open heart surgery. But in case it's like really bad, then like okay, then you will need an open heart surgery. But if it's something that the doctor can fix no problem with a stent, then boom, it's all perfect. So there's that. And let me catch you up on everything that I've, seen, watch, like movies and TV shows. So let's start off with movies. So, three movies that I was able to watch. The first one is Obsession, directed by Curry Baker. If you have not seen Obsession, then I highly recommend you watching that. I give it 10 out of 10 straight up. Like I watched it with my parents in theaters a few days after it came out, and Lord of mercy, I was tense from beginning till the end. Like, let me just give you a description of what Obsession is about. The film follows Bear, a music store employee who buys a supernatural toy, which is One Wish Willow, that grants his wish for his friend Nikki to fall in love with him, which makes her become obsessed. You know what they say, like, be careful what you wish for? Yeah. I'm not gonna give like too much spoilers because not sure if anybody has catch up on watching the movie. So I'm just like gonna just give off of that the like description and again give it 10 out of 10. Curry Baker did a wonderful job considering like he filmed this movie for only a month, and this movie has made like millions of dollars and it's got 99% Rotten Tomatoes. Like it's incredible. Like the movie is really good to watch. Like I'm not kidding. And last I read, like he said he was gonna make like a part two for Obsession. Like it was gonna be like a different story basically. So like it's not a continuation of the first movie. It's like a whole completely different story. So I'm really like up for that. Like I enjoyed the first, so I will look forward, to the second if that's ever happening. There's that, and I watched Mortal Kombat 2. I really enjoyed that movie a lot, like the fatalities, the brutal fights, the characters, like Katana, um, Jade, and of course Johnny Cage. Um, they really did a lot of references from the games, and and of course, the number one character that we all love hearing, the get over here. Like, who doesn't love, hearing that iconic line from Scorpion? So, I really enjoyed that movie, and I really hope there's a third. I give it at least a 8 out of 10. The only because like the CGI was a bit funky, but it was still good. And uh yeah, that's really pretty much about Mortal Kombat. I mean, overall, like I enjoyed it, and I watched Scary Movie 6. To think that uh, they will make another one, honestly, like because Scary Movie 5 was like, well, we were in 2026, so it was like maybe like still like in some time in the before the 2020s, like maybe 2018 ish, something like that. But I'm a fan of scary movie. I watch all of them. So and the fact they were planning to put out another one, it's like, oh, okay. I mean, what the Wayans are gonna do? Like because there'll be like dirty jokes on like all the parodies that they feature like in their movies. Um, again, I'm not gonna try to give out any spoilers until you have not seen the movie, but pretty much like if you've seen the trailer, like they've done a parodies like for Megan, Scream 5 and 6, Wednesday. Trying to remember others. Like there was just so many. Uh, um, Halloween, Laurie Strode, uh, Get Out. I remember the sinking chair with Marlon Wayans acting as Shorty. I miss him acting as Shorty. And then that's all I can remember for now. But yeah, I will give that movie like a 6 out of 10. Only because it's like I mean the nostalgia. I mean I miss nostalgia. That's one. Two, I would say like the jokes, some were funny, some were like meh. So it's like maybe like I kind of like missed the point, but overall like I enjoyed the movie overall. Would I say it was like one of my favorites of scary movie? No, but I would like still like watch it again, just for laughs. So yeah. Uh Movies that I will look forward to watching is Mutiny with Jason Stram. Uh, it showed him like in a ship. Not sure like he works on that ship, but it showed that he would be he discovers like one of the cargo boxes with these poor people, like they're being like I think like sex trafficked, something like that. And of course he's gonna try to like save them. against all these, people that are like responsible in doing this, horrific crime. The trailer looked interesting, and with Jason Statham, anything with Jason Statham, he's awesome in action films, so I'm looking forward to that. Whale Fall, uh, with actor Abrams, Austin Abrams, and also along with Josh Brolin. Whale Fall is involved with Austin Abrams. He acts as Jay to the as a son to the who acts as his father, Josh Brolin. Uh, According to the premise or synopsis, he his father died, and I can't remember. Like, was he looking like for his body? I think something like that. Let me check. Uh, yeah. So like he's looking for his father's body, and he gets himself in a very horrific, unpredictable situation. He encounters a whale, and uh, uh, he gets himself swallowed by the whale. And he has at least 1 hour until he runs out of oxygen. It looks very scary because you could just still swallowed by by a damn whale. It's like that's a very horrific thing to happen to you. But a whale doesn't know it's just going like by nature, because it was trying to eat a squid or octopus, and the octopus squid got the guy by the leg and like just keep pulling him into the whale's mouth, and then he gets swallowed up. So I'm gonna plan to watch that because like that's very interesting. So just hopefully he survives. Uh, Resident Evil, also with the same actor, Austin Abrams. He's like keeping a busy, with all these, directing all these movies, which is acting in these movies. Like it's very impressive because he also happened to act it in Weapons. That's a highly recommended movie to watch. Um, yeah, but Resident Evil, I guess it's like a spin-off or like a standalone movie to Resident Evil because according to the trailer, there's no like mention of Leon or Claire or Jill. But it's like this is taking place like where it all begins, like when Raccoon City got attacked by the zombie outbreak, and the guy acting as he has to like deliver this organ. He's like a hospital organ transporter, that sort of thing. And during doing that job, he the zombie outbreak comes up and he's trying to survive, and he's fighting for his life according to the trailer. And it looks scary and interesting. And I love Resident Evil. I've seen all the movies, and I've played the games myself. So it looks interesting enough. So like I'm gonna give it a go with that. Uh, Ice Cream Man, coming out on August 7th. Is very soon. It's just next week. One of Eli Roth's movies. If you have not seen Eli Roth's movies, like he's like uh a horror genius when it comes to that genre. Like he's directed like Hostel, Thanksgiving, um, Clown. Like those are really like scary, good movies to watch. But yeah, Ice Cream Man is one of Eli Roth's works, and it the trailer kind of reminds me of the movie Cooties. It's like involving with kids, and like Cooties like is like involved with the kids. They get infected from like eating chicken nuggets because when the chickens was infected, and now they all become these savages zombies. And that's kind of like similar to that, but instead of chicken nuggets, this one involves with ice cream. I mean, who can not resist ice cream? So this evil ice cream man offers these children ice cream, and now they go on a killing rampage like Jesus. And now, of course, the adults are trying to survive. So It looked pretty good and scary too. So I'm gonna watch that. Recently, a trailer for Jumanji Open World just came out. I'm gonna try to do a date where I will do a trailer reaction for that. I've not seen a trailer at all, so I heard that that's supposed to be the final movie for the Jumanji franchise, and from the last movie, it showed that in the end credits, the game blows up and the game comes into the real world. Yeah, the game comes into the real world, and uh yeah, so now like the characters that the teenagers were like acting in the game as, like, with Dwayne Johnson and Kevin Hart and Black Jack Black, uh and the woman, I forgot her name, she acted in the Guardians of the Galaxy is acting as Nebula. So like all those characters are going to be coming to the real world. So it's like it's not going to be the teenagers, playing as them in the game. These are going to be characters from the game that they played as coming into the real world, and be wondering like, okay, what is going on? Like this is not the jungle. This is like what is this, like a building, whatever, and like it's going to be very interesting how it's really going to be a good end off to Jumanji. Uh, Next movie I look forward to see is Insidious: Out of the Further. Uh, Insidious, uh, very a scary franchise. Uh, this one, this one is involved with a woman, a mother with her child, with her daughter, and she has like, of course, to the ability to go to different worlds or realms, that kind of thing. And but like her ability, which doesn't mean to do it on purpose, uh, she can bring the ghosts from the further to the real world, which that's very scary to think about, because I mean, we're talking about scary ghosts and demons that that's trying to possess you and all of that. And uh I'm just wondering, how are they gonna try to deal with the situation, because that is very scary. I mean, compared to like, oh, you're sleeping and your body projects to the other world, but this time you're bringing these demons into the real world, not on purpose, it's by accident. And just like, how are they gonna fix this problem? So there's that. Movie Fall 2, Dead Point. I saw like the teaser trailer. The official trailer came out, so I'm gonna do a movie trailer reaction for that one. um I mean, surprising that they even made like a second, movie, because the first movie was with it was a different story. Is with girls uh climbing this very tall, um I don't even know what you call it. It was just a very tall building thing, whatever, to climb, and they get themselves into a very horrible situation, and like, they can't get back down, without their equipment, and being up so high and try not to fall, like, uh basically Fall 2 is like that, but it's something way, way worse. And it's like, why would you even try to attempt this? Like, honestly, like, I don't like climbing high places. I mean, I can like deal going on roller coasters, but when it comes to like rock climbing and all that, I'm good. Like, because I'm just afraid, like, what if the gear is not, secure tight to me and all that. I mean, of course you'd be worried like that with a roller coaster, but still, I mean, uh, I just won't do it. So I'd be looking forward to see that movie. And of course, coming out very soon in the 28th, so 29th, 30th. In 3-4 days, Spider-Man Brand New Day is coming out. And very interesting. So, like, last movie, poor Peter Parker had to make everyone forget who he is. And, you know, uh, they just know him just as Spider-Man. They know like who he is, like who Peter Parker is. They just know Spider-Man. That's it. He had to make, his girlfriend, MJ, and his best friend, to forget about him. And even though MJ hadn't promised, to make her, remember him, but he decided not to do that. So now, um, of course, a new danger comes up, and of course, Mr. Spider-Man, come and save the day, but some things are happening to him. Like, I don't know, like his powers are evolving, but apparently, like they are, and uh, his MJ and his best friend are going to be involved in some way. And I just hope, they're going to remember him, because it's hard, like living your life with this, secret, that you're a superhero, and with great power comes with great responsibility. And seeing, your loved ones not remember who you are, but like, you're watching them, from the sidelines, making sure that they're safe. And when a danger comes up and that they're going to be in danger, I mean, you're going to do everything you can, to save them without, revealing your secret. But um I mean, it just happens, I mean, you got to do what you got to do. And just, hopefully, MJ and his best friend, I think it's Ned, hopefully, they remember him. And the trailer also shows Bruce Banner. I didn't think, we get to see him again, but he's getting involved with Peter Parker, and hopefully in some way he can like help him with what's, happening. So looking forward to that. So we covered the movie section. Uh, Going on with games. So, well, I would like to talk about the games that I've completed. So, first is Life is Strange Reunion. Yes, Life is Strange Reunion. Uh, Let me tell you this. Deck Nine really saved themselves with this one. So, Life is Strange, where like it's takes place after Life is Strange Double Exposure, and like where I didn't think this would ever happen. They brought back Chloe Price, and um, she reunites with Max Caulfield, and it's like you didn't have to think about this. So depending on the choice that you made in the very end of the first game of Life is Strange, whether you sacrifice Chloe or you sacrifice Arcadia Bay, how the game goes in the reunion, Chloe will either have like memories on uh, where like she died, and Arcadia Bay, is not destroyed, and everybody in Arcadia Bay, lives, or like she remembers living and Arcadia Bay is destroyed and everybody in it, but they're not. They're all alive. Oh, it was a trip, and um, I was like all nostalgic with your unit, because it's like I just didn't think they will bring back, Chloe Price. I mean, with me, with double exposure, in in my version, Chloe is still alive, but things are strained between Max and Chloe, with everything, with Arcadia Bay and Chloe not knowing how to deal with Max's powers. And, they broke up. They when they're, their separate ways. They still kept in contact, but like not so much. And you know now, they're in this predicament where like Max has to like save, her campus, Caledon University, from this fire. And she's just surprised to see Chloe in person. But again, and remember, like, you got to remember, like, that's the thing, is like, you got to like remember telling yourself, like, the choice that you made from the Life is Strange first game, you got to remember, like, whether you kept her alive or you sacrificed her to keep her getting okay to be alive. And it's like a whole explanation, like, okay, wait, you're supposed to be dead, but you're alive. Okay, but no, this happened. Like, you sacrificed yourself to like save our loved ones, Arcadia Bay. And because she has these memories, but no, she doesn't remember. It's a whole, like, twist from here and there. You just got to remind yourself, like, okay. And I would like to play the game all over again, just so you guys can see yourselves. I mean, if you have not seen, if you have not played the game yourselves, I highly recommend it. Like, they really did. Again, like, Deck Nine did justice for this game, because how Double Exposure ended, it was like it was good, but like there was still like a few, like, maybe little potholes that they kept us questioning. Like, wait a minute, like, I don't understand. So like they really did justice in this Life is Strange reunion. And I will find a day in wanting to play the game all over again, just again to see for yourself, and to show what choices I made. And I'm glad, like, how the game ended for me. And like, reunion is technically like the end for Max and Chloe. Like, it's the end of their story. So just the fact, like, it's the end, because it's like played I've been following the Life is Strange franchise since 2013, and it just became a part of me. And I love the story, I love the characters. And because it's like, it all started with Max and Chloe, and then there was Daniel and Sean, then there's Alex Chen, um and you know all these, with their different powers, like how they deal with them, and to help people, or well, help people, like for Alex Chen, with empathy, Max and her time travel, and of course with the timelines, with Sean and Daniel, with a telekinesis. Um, Daniel with a telekinesis, like, I mean, it was a rough path for them, really. Like, it was a rough path for them, but with the powers, they use their powers. I made them use Daniel's powers, for good, and in situations. And again, I'm glad, with the ending I gave for them. Like, it was bittersweet, but it was good for me. But yeah, I would like to try to plan a day on replaying Life is Strange reunion. uh and also Dispatch. What is Dispatch? Let me see. uh yeah, Dispatch. uh it describes as a superhero workplace comedy. The game has the player take the role of Robert Robertson III, formerly the superhero Mega Man, who has to take a job as a dispatcher for villains turned superheroes after his signature mecha suit is destroyed in battle. Uh, this game was like trending, and I can see why. I mean, I played it myself, and I enjoyed it a lot. Um, who acts as Robert Robertson III is the guy who acted as Jesse from Breaking Bad, and one of the characters, the superheroes, or well, the villain trying to be superhero, Invisigal, who acted as her, is one and only Laura Bailey. That's why this game, was that good, having like these best actors. But not overall because of best actors. Like the story itself was really good. Like Robert, again, he was a superhero himself with the mecha suit, and it got destroyed because he was in a, fighting, with villains, and he became a dispatcher to try to help turn villains into superheroes. And it was rough, of course, but they all warmed up to him, and they all became true superheroes. And of course, there's a bit like love interest, two of them, Invisigal and uh, a woman superhero named Mandy. Well, that's her, like um, her real name, basically. Her superhero name is Blonde Blazer. So, like, you can have him, be interested in one or the other, or not at all, but it depends on the choices you make. But I would like, to play that game too again, just to show you the choices I've made. But the overall, like the whole story of it was very good. The like the cut scenes, um, the time, like the time stamps, like the quick time stamps, to try to do the quick movements. Um, the meaningful decisions on like trying to convince this person, you know, to be a superhero. Like even though they don't want to be, but like you can change, like that's the whole purpose. It's like you used to be a villain, but like you're trying to change. And like Robert, that's he's been like trying to do. He's trying to change all the villains into superheroes. Like oh, you were either like born to do this or you chose it, but you can change. You know. So I've been hearing that maybe there could be a season two. I mean, I hope so, because like the way it ended, like there's like more. So I'm looking forward to that. Uh, games future that I'm very excited for are Wolf Among Us 2. You know how long we've been waiting for that? Like they've been teasing us too much for this. Like we've been waiting for for second season of Wolf Among Us, and they said it's finally happening, and I hope it's true. Please. Um, let's see here. So Wolf Among Us. Uh, hmm, doesn't really give on what's like going to be about really, but I saw the trailer and it looks like pretty much interesting. So it's like, I mean, it uh it will like go, it will be left off with Big B trying to find out about that girl with the ribbon. um but there's like a new character. She it looks like she's an Asian character, and she's gonna be a part, like a partner with Big B. And um what other, hopefully they made the same investigation, or maybe like a whole completely different thing. But we've all been waiting, for the second season of this game to come out. And um hopefully they're like sticking to it. It's going to be coming out next year, so like hopefully it happens, and I really look forward to it. um Others like GTA 6, of course. um I personally have never played any of GTA. I know. Um, but like people have been hoping so much for another GTA. And like it's been 13, 14 years since the last GTA game. And it's like when they first released GTA 6 trailer, I mean, people are hyped, you know? I mean, like we've been waiting so long for this. And it was supposed to come out this year, right? No, last year. I think it's supposed to come out last year, but they postponed it because they wanted to like fix a few things, and the fact you don't have to wait like a whole like year, even though like they'd announced it, like why would you announce it and then had to postpone it because you have to like fix other things? Like I mean, don't do that. But if they like want to make sure that this game is like glitch free, no problems for to play, for the very first time, they want to make sure it's good, So it's like it's understandable, but it's like you have to wait just a little bit longer. But yeah, GTA is supposed to be coming out this year, November on the 26th. So hopefully they stick to that, and hopefully, who knows, maybe I might give it a go. I saw the trailer and they really did a good number on the whole graphics. Like it looks so real, Miami and everything. The characters themselves, like they like put like the research I've seen, like they put like every single detail, trying to make it like so real. Like even trying to make the characters, like age and everything else. Like it's amazing, and I would just like first see how it goes when the game comes out, and maybe I'll buy it and give it a go and finally play first time playing GTA. God of War LaFay. I saw the gameplay, like the gameplay, like a first preview of it. I know like you like probably like shouldn't, because like it kind of like gives away like like the first whole experience of it, but I had to, I mean, this is the kind of thing that fans have been waiting for. Like Faye, we see her and the God of War like in flashbacks, and we get like details of her here and there. Like she used to be a giant. She is a mother to Atreus and was the wife of Kratos. And like the fact that they start off the game with Kratos and Atreus burning her body, like they were having like a funeral, and then like she is transported to, what's it called, every when, I think it's called every when, where all the gods go to after they die. Yeah. Yeah, everyone. Sorry, it's like I have to read this, and it's like okay, I just want to make sure that I'm getting my research, right. So it's like it right here. It says, um, uh, so like in addition to Norse mythology, the game will introduce other mythologies as it will be set in a place called Everyone, the afterlife of the gods. The game's narrative will occur simultaneously with that of God of War and God of War Ragnarok. So like it means that God of War LaFay will like take place in between those games. So it's like basically we will see Faye battling through everyone as her plans to protect Kratos and their son Atreus are at risk, with her upcoming to conflict with both. Hopefully, I'm saying these gods were names right. Sekhmet and Bexte. I don't know how they come up with these god names. The respective gods of war, gods of war of Egyptian and Mongolian mythologies. Uh, again, I saw, the 20 minutes of the gameplay. It looks really good. Um, Faye, the fighting, badass, and uh, characters will be introduced is a cosmic cube and like this special sword with the ribbons is actually the character with the sword, and just everything itself. The graphics are amazing, and I just can't wait till that the game comes out next year, February 16th, 2027. So I'll be definitely getting that game and playing it because again, I mean, if you don't want to watch it, understandable, just to like have fresh eyes. But like I'm telling you, like it looks really good. Really looking forward to play it. Other games that supposedly, might happen. Um, The Last of Us 3. I've been hearing that Naughty Dog might be doing a lot Last of Us 3, like continue on after part 2. Or I heard there could be a prequel instead, where like the prequel would be talking about Joel and Tommy, like how they started off um, in the apocalypse, like what they went through, trying to survive and like before they went their both way. Excuse me, when they went their separate ways. I mean, that'd be interesting to see, but I would like to see a part 3 happen, because how part 2 ended. It's like it ended, it just ended, really sad, because it's like Joel is gone. He's never coming back. Still hurts. And, Ellie had to learn, to forgive Abby, for what she did. Because, what happened, to Abby's dad. And Ellie not killing Abby because, she had to learn how to forgive. Because, killing Abby won't bring Joel back. And it's just continuing the cycle of revenge. Not killing Abby, breaks the cycle of revenge. And um, it leaves off, with Abby and Led, heading, to where the remaining Fireflies are. I'm wondering, if they're still looking for a cure, because here's my theory. Because if they're still looking for a cure, and since, as we all know, that Ellie is still the only person that's still like, immune to the cordyceps infection. And since Abby knows that, I wonder, if Abby is going to try to lure the Fireflies to Jackson to get Ellie and trying to make a vaccine. There's even like hope for that. So that's like my theory on that. But I would like to see, Abby and Ellie like have a civilized conversation, because throughout part 2, all we saw them was just fighting, just constant fighting, brutal with each other, and would just like to see like a one-on-one conversation with each other, and for one, I would just like to see Ellie have happiness, like again, it's just sad what happened, and leaving off with Ellie heading back, to the house where she and Dina made, a life, with little JJ, and it was all empty and it was all left, with Ellie's stuff, and most like, Dina and JJ went back to Jackson. Hopefully, that Dina and Ellie like, are still together, because Dina said she couldn't do this anymore. I mean, because Ellie, was having PTSD. It's like in order, to like get past, try to get over, the PSD is like you gotta like face it. You gotta face your fear, face the traumatic situation you're in. So it's like I understand, Dina's point. Is like what's the point? Is like we went through that, it didn't succeed, so why go through that again? But so it's just um a lot of things to think about, but we shall see. And I've been hearing there could be a fifth game of Uncharted. Like there's like one, two. three, four. Like I'm trying to count, like, because one, two, three, four, five. There's 5 games involving with Nathan Drake, and there's one a spinoff that's with Chloe Fraser. So that's technically 6 games. So there's technically a 7 game installment for Uncharted. Uncharted 5 involving with, I mean, I'm I'm not sure like what the game's gonna be about, but like I've been creating like a theory for this because I just been hearing a lot of rumors that there could be an Uncharted 5. I'm just thinking like, oh, what if this game is about Nate's daughter Cassie? You know, he has a daughter now, and we get to see her, you know, like have herself an adventure. Um, Not sure, you know, if Nathan Drake will be involved. I mean, he's older now, but it wouldn't stop him, to like go on for the adventure. I mean, it has never stopped Victor Sullivan. So would like really love to see that. So hopefully, that will be, happening. Uh uh TV shows. Uh Shows that I would like, to recommend to watch. Monster, made by Ryan Murphy. If you've not seen it, that technically, talks about serial killers, like, Jeffrey Dahmer, and there's the Menendez brothers. And recently, a few months ago, they added in about Ed Gein. Like I love watching uh, crime documentary kind of thing, like real documentary, and just crime shows in general, like Cold Case or Dateline, that sort of thing. And Monster, the Monster show is like very interesting to watch. The next story that Ryan Murphy is supposed to be putting about, um never heard of her before, is called Lizzie Borden. Um, she like murdered her parents and got away with it. So, but like this takes place like way, way back. Like I think like in the 1800s, I think. So there's that. I mean, I never heard about her, but I'm still be interested to watch. So there's that. Um, this one is a Korean show. I highly recommend to watch. Straight up 10 out of 10. My mom watched it and she recommended me to watch it, and I watched it one whole day, and I absolutely loved it. It's called Teach You a Lesson. Teach You a Lesson is about this organization where like they will take charge and go into these schools where like bullying happens, where crimes like drug trafficking, um, cyberbullying, uh, all those sort of things, where like they take charge and like not having those things happening, like they will stop it, like they will try to clean these students up, like change their ways. And the way how they handle the students, like trust me, like you do not want to be dealt with how they dealt with, because if you like bullying someone and you want to try to do something about it but you're too scared, they will take charge and they're not afraid to do it. um but like, yeah, it's called Teach You a Lesson. 10 episodes. uh there's a chance it could be a season 2, and I really hope it happens, because it, I mean, if they don't, I mean, it's fine, but I don't mind binge watching it. But if they do make a season 2, I will watch it right away. So it's like, I mean, because these are serious crimes. I mean, bullying, drug, uh, um, drug trafficking, um, killing, and all that. Like like it needs to stop. Like, those are serious crimes. It's like it can lead someone to die, get someone killed, all that. And like, this organization, they try to do everything they can, to change, the school's way. Because, it's like the teachers are scared of the students. The parents themselves either scared, they know about it, but don't do anything about it. Like, if you see the crimes they do, like in the show, you would try to do something. And this organization did a splendid job, and there's reason why they built this organization. I highly recommend it. It's on Netflix, and also Monsters on Netflix as well. Other shows I look for, to catch up on, 911 and the spinoff Nashville, also Abbott Elementary and Law and Order SVU. With its 28th season, like it's still going after all these years. Like Abbott Elementary for a 6th season, and 911 with its 10th season, and Nashville for a 2nd. All if you watch any of those shows, they all come out this October. So mark on your calendars. Um, this next thing I like to talk about, but I will save this for my next video. Don't think I haven't been catching up on these special people. Hudson Williams and Connor Storrie. Oh God, like I would definitely like talk about them all day, but like I don't want to like make this comeback video too long as it is. Like I'm up like to like 51 minutes right now, so I'm gonna try to make another video just like talking about Hudson Williams and Connor Storrie themselves. Like they literally have become a part of my life, and I would like try to like talk about how I discovered them. Of course, I mean through heated rivalry, and like why I adore them, what makes them stand out, and like what my favorite moments about them. Like especially now since uh this time this week, or at least next week, they're gonna be like hopefully start filming season 2 of Heated Rivalry. Like I even have the books. Like I read the first book, I read the second book. I even ordered pre-ordered the third book, Unrivaled, that's supposed to be coming out next year in June. And like yeah, like I'm just like looking forward to everything that's gonna happen with them. So I'm gonna try to make a separate video just talking about them, on what I've learned about them, what I love about them and everything. And yeah, like again, I will talk about them. So then we just shut up and just try to keep moving forward. All right, and now this is where finally we'll like end off on. So since this is my comeback video, I will try to like make a schedule on days on like when I'm not working, or at least try to like make a video after my work, and like when I'm like not like on call. Like I'll try to make a schedule on days I'm working, but like am free after with no on call, or at least make videos on the days I'm not working. So I'm gonna try to do that. Um, and try cover on the games I would like to play for you. Like again, Life is Strange Reunion, Dispatch. Um, I even have the remake of Until Dawn. I play like a little bit of it, but not like the full game. So I would like to play that again. Try to see I can make everybody survive Until Dawn again, and we'll also be trying to do the movie trailer reactions, like I mentioned. Also just try to guess put community posts and little shorts, just try to keep you all updated on my next video, basically. And yeah, um that was a lot to catch up on. Like, again, it's been a year of hiatus. Sorry, you guys, have waited so long, but I'm back, and hopefully, uh, I don't make you guys wait on another 1 year hiatus. Like, that's not like my plan to do that to you guys. Like, I really missed doing games for you guys. Like gaming is more than just a hobby for me. Like, just you know like playing as the characters, being a part of the journey, experiencing these, meaningful, inspiring stories that you don't get to have in real life. Like, that's like what gaming means to me, and like just sharing, my thoughts, reactions, and experiences to you guys. Like, it just means everything to me. So I just look forward, to doing that again. Um, so like I just thank you all, to all the subscribers, who stuck around, and I again just can't wait, to play games, have fun, and just share my reactions and thoughts again. Even though I shared on what I plan to do, you guys are, free, to comment down below on what games or what movies, TV shows, recommend anything, what you guys want me to play, watch, scene, um, down below. Like, just comment down below on what you guys want me to play or see next. And yeah, so that's really pretty much. So I will try to, I'm a planner, so I will try to plan on doing a video on everything, what I, been catching up on Hudson Williams and Connor Storrie. Like, those two have become a global sensation since Heated Rivalry came out last year, November, and 7 months now, and they're still a global sensation. Like, they are everybody's world. They're my world. And I just can't wait, to talk about them. And we'll again try to make do a movie reaction trailers for the movies I mentioned, like Jumanji and Fall 2, Dead Point, and many other future games, movies, and TV shows that will come out. But yeah, so um, that is all, y'all. Uh, this is Cat Eyes. It's good to be back, and see you all next time.